everybody, it's Margaret with Texas Gal Treasures, and I am here to bring you week 4 of the weekly weight loss challenge videos, or aka Margaret's plan to shrink down her can. And the formats can be a little different on the front end, because I wanted to share some of the awesome comments and tips I've been getting from everybody. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading my notes. So once again, Matt from Holland Hobbies started the weight loss challenge, and I jumped on board with them, and so did Sean over at Cool Toads. And I think Matt at Holland Hobbies is going to be taking a little more of a back seat. I think he's still going to be continuing, but he's running for political office, so his videos probably won't be as frequent. So just FYI, that's what's going on with him if you're looking for his videos and he hasn't uploaded any lately. But to some of my comments, we've got some people in the comments that are also following along in the weight loss challenge, and they have been sharing what they've been doing. So I wanted to share shout outs a little bit first before I get going with all of my stuff. So look at this. This is all messy. Let me scooch. There we go. That looks better. So, Tanya over at Thrifty Treasures, she's actually lives in my area, and she's using Runkeeper, and we went walking one day, a week or two ago. That was cool to get out. It started raining on us, but whatever. And then Angie Martin, she uses MyFitnessPal, but she also gardens and bikes and things like that too. I've seen those in her videos. So I haven't checked out MyFitnessPal, but I've had a few people tell me that that's a really cool app to use. Alexandra S., she says she uses a dry erase board in her kitchen to count the calories throughout the day to kind of keep herself on track, which I think is a really great idea. And then Karen over at Diggin' Dirty Girl, she uses I guess she still uses it, uses an app called Lose It, and she has gotten down to her goal weight. I guess she's been through this process before, so I should be talking to her a little bit more, where she's lost, I think she said 20 to 30 pounds. And then she also gave me a few other tips, like, to make sure that if you walk 30 minutes 4 times a week, that you'll live 4 times longer, which I believe, because my grandmother, she walked a lot, and my mother-in-law, I think she walks like 5 miles a day. She walks a lot too, and she's in amazing shape, and she's in her early 70s, I think. Oh gosh, don't watch. I don't have your birthday right. She's 55. She's 55, and she looks great. And then David Ferguson, he said something about getting a bike for the summer and riding his bike. And the day that he posted that, I had tried to ride my bike, or it was the day before, and my bike had a flat tire. So I was trying, but it has since been fixed, and I have since yet to ride it. So, and then my beautiful messy life, she says she lost 17 pounds using MyFitnessPal as well. But she gave the tip, don't set too few calories on it, or else it can really mess you up and you don't end up losing weight. And when I was talking about cutting back on the soda, she said there's a soda called Virgil's, and it's stevia sweetened, and they even have one called Dr. Better, which, I like my Diet Dr. Pepper. But the whole stevia thing, I don't know. My sister loves it, and I've tried it a few different ways, and the taste is kind of funky to me. But you know what? Maybe I'll try that one. Also, she suggested on my week 7, because I hadn't planned out week 7, week 8 yet, that I incorporate making sure I drink 8 glasses of water a day, and also to get at least 8 hours of sleep or so, which is challenging because I have 2 little boys, and one of them doesn't sleep well at all. So yeah, sleep is a tough one for me. And then Kimmy T's Treasure, I think she was saying she might do a video, but she hasn't yet. And then there's a guy, his tag is called Gots to Juice. Now, if I don't know your name and I just call you by your tag name, don't be mad at me. I'm really bad at remember people's names. But apparently he does a lot of juicing, and my sister does juicing too, and she's in amazing shape. Margie C lost a bunch of weight too, and she did a lot of low carb, no processed food, and the one wine a night a week is a good idea. I like my wine. So Thelma Thrift, who also lives in the Houston area, she was talking about incorporating exercise, and she was a teacher too. She is a teacher. I was a teacher, and she was saying, how teachers tend to overeat, and that's a fact because I mean, it seems like it's always somebody's birthday, and there's always treats in the workroom, and then also as a teacher, your lunchtime is like that short, so you are trained to eat fast, because by the time you get the kids dropped off in the cafeteria, depending on how your school works, get the kids dropped off, and at our school, we had to make sure all the kids had gotten their trays and were seated before we were free to go eat our lunch, which cut that 30 minutes down to like 20, 25 minutes maybe, and then you have to be back in time to pick the kids up, so it's like, you're lucky if you got 20 minutes to eat your lunch, so you're eating so fast before you realize that you've overeaten. So, yes. I digress. Again, no, not really. That's on topic. And then Reese TV was saying, not to shy away from breads and tacos because they're not too bad in moderation. And then if you feel deprived, that you tend to eat more or seek those kinds of foods out. And she also recommended skipping or alternating exercises because I was talking about getting 3 days of strength training in a week, and she was saying to alternate, not back to back to back, which is a great tip. All right. So now let's talk about how I did this week and what the plan has been and where we are and everything like that. So here we go. Here was my plan. Week 1 was cutting out the fast food, which I've done pretty well. There have been maybe 2 little slip-ups, but overall, that's pretty good. And then week 2 was 3 times strength training. Now, this has been the toughest one. I think it's that habit change. It's been the toughest one for me to get in. But I did tack on that same week was to add 5 fruits and vegetables. And I talked about it, about my planner and how I was going to put little boxes on there. Let me scooch myself big so you can see it. So this is what I do every week, This is my Sunday. All of my chores or things I need to accomplish. And then I added on here little boxes. So when I eat a fruit or a vegetable, I check it off, and this is where I do my meal planning. I'm going to come back to this in a second. Where did I go? Here I am. There we go. All right. So this week was cut the soda. And guess what? I did it. A full week, no soda. Yay, me! But so I've been having these like herbal iced teas. Trying to, around day 5, it did get kind of challenging because I'm used to that little extra caffeine kick in the afternoon. I did get another iced tea that was a little bit lower caffeinated. So anyway, this is where I am now. I'm on week 4. 1 night a week with vino. So this is yeah. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do because I have book club twice this week. Thursday night and Friday night. I have 2 different book clubs meeting this week. And so I have to decide, like, okay, am I going to stick to this 1 night a week of vino? Or do I look at it like, if I were to have 2 glasses of wine, I could have them on one night. Or I could have 1 glass one night and 1 glass the next night. Or I could just do it on one night and just stick with it, right? So that's where I am now. This week was also my birthday. So my birthday was on Tuesday this week. So of course, my eating was a little bit off too. I haven't even bothered to weigh myself, by the way, because I've been really happy. That's and it sounds weird, but I feel like I'm accomplishing goals and I'm doing really well, and I think if I went and got on the scale right now and the weight was the same again, that I would be really discouraged. But I feel really good about the healthy changes I'm making. And somebody else was saying something about that, like what you're doing seems more like lifestyle changes than like a diet or a weight loss challenge, which is true. So it's kind of a nice way to look at it, that I'm trying to make healthier lifestyle changes. And in the end, I think eventually I'll see a little bit more weight loss, but yeah, right now I feel great and I feel really mentally happy about the things that I've been doing. So I don't know, make of it what you will, but that's where I am at this point, because like I said before, I've done so many types of diets trying to lose weight, and yeah, I've lost weight and gained weight and lost weight and gained weight. So why not? This is okay. Let's move on. Look what I did. What is this? This is cancel that. All right, so this week is the week where I'm going to start cutting back on my wine in the evenings, and then the exercise. This is where I wanted to show you my planner again, because the week after the wine cut down is 4 times a week to exercise. And I have found, let me pop this back up over here, that, I wrote on my planner each week, exercise, exercise, exercise. But guess what? It's not happening. It's just one of those things that doesn't get checked off every day. And so I figured, just like with my planner where I plan out, what I'm going to make for dinner that night or what my appointments are, I've decided I'm going to start writing in exactly what I have to do. Like what I did with my food. Instead of saying, I'm going to write down what I eat every day. No, I planned out every meal, every snack, everything. So there was nothing left to chance. So I'm going to try that out because, like I said, the working out 3 times a week hasn't been happening. So this is what I've got going on. Let me start back on Sunday. And I have this in another video too where I showed what I do with this. So Sunday, that's today, family walk bike. So we're going to do that later today. And then Monday, family walk bike because Memorial Day. So, and the gym is closed. So there's my, And then 9:30 Tuesday morning, I'm going to get on my elliptical, which I have and I never use, or go for a walk. Now, I don't walk by myself, y'all, because, yeah, I'm a lady, and it's scary out there. So I have a couple friends in my neighborhood, or, if Tanya over Thrifty Treasures wants to come walk, I got a 9:30 slot on Tuesday open, girl. So, yeah, I figured you get the point. If I have it on there, it's one of my appointments, just like I've got to go to Sephora at 12:45. I have to go swim at 5 with kids. And at 9 o'clock, I am going to the gym and I'm working on my upper body strength and my abs. I'm going to try that because this right here is just not, it's just something that doesn't get checked off. Just like, doing the laundry and cleaning the bathrooms. So you see, and now this is, as you can see also, it's more than the 3 times a week. But I figured if I get out there and walk, okay, it's not as strenuous. The goal was getting in those strength training. So here's the 9 o'clock Friday, lower body strength, and then abs again. So yeah, book club. Book club is not, oh, I did, anyway. You get it. You get what I'm going for there. I find for myself that I can't just say, I'm going to exercise. I have to know exactly what I'm going to do. And if I need to, I can use my Sworkit app that I mentioned once before. And that's it. I'm starting to ramble. So anyway, I think things have been going really well. I hope things are going well for you too. Let me know what you think. Let me know about the tips that you heard me mention from some of the other YouTube fellows out there. And yeah, I'm going to keep on keeping on, and I'm going to keep making my videos to motivate myself, and hopefully I motivate you too. And all right, make sure to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what's working for you, and make sure to go out and enjoy yourselves. Bye!